Hi everyone, my name's Lindsay for those of you who don't know me, and this is my little daughter Sienna. I just wanted to do a short video talking about essential oils for babies and small children. So with the dilution for babies, you want to use 1 drop of essential oil per 1 tablespoon of carrier oil. For small children, you want to use 1 drop of essential oil per 1 teaspoon of carrier oil, and then for adults is 1 to 2 drops, 2 or 3 drops even, essential oil to 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. So carrier oil can be like coconut oil, olive oil, apricot kernel oil, avocado oil. Any of those ones are fine. Just don't use vegetable oil. Also, if I can just borrow that, I find that these are really handy having roller bottles. That way you can just make whatever you want up and then put in a roller bottle and always have it on hand. So much easier than having to every single time get a tablespoon of oil and a drop of essential oil into it. So they're really cheap too, so you can just get it from eBay or from Aroma Tools Australia, and I find them very handy to just have on hand. And also make sure that whatever brand you use of essential oils, that it's from a reputable company. A lot of brands out there aren't actually pure, even though they say they are, and they can cause skin irritations and problems on your baby's skin. They can also, if you breathe them, you'll probably get like a headache or not feel very well, and those are just signs that there's other things in them. So try to get a therapeutic brand. Those are the purest ones, and that's why I use doTERRA, because they are very pure, and I don't have to worry about any issues with my little one. So let's get started and talk about some oils. So the first one is you can either use lavender or lavender peace. So lavender peace is just a blend of other oils along with it. So lavender, you can use them with cradle cap. So if your little one has cradle cap after a shower, it's a good way to really apply it on. You can even try and brush the little pieces out, and it helps so it doesn't come back again. So it's really good for that. It's also really good for if your baby has diaper rash. It's very soothing. It helps with skin irritation and inflammation, and just very soothing. So a little bit of lavender with coconut oil is great for diaper rash. Any skin problems, so if your child has skin issues, it's just great to apply. You can give them a little massage with lavender. There's lots of studies showing that if you massage your baby regularly, that it's really good for their development. So why not massage them with some good oils? So lavender is very, very nourishing and good for the skin. It's also really good to help with sleep and relaxing if you have a fussy baby. So you can diffuse it in the air, or you can apply it at the bottom of their feet or along their spine as well. And it helps a lot with sleeping for your little ones. And the last thing that I really like to use it for is specifically lavender peace, but you can use lavender as well, is for teething pain. So I'll put it in a roller bottle like that and apply it along the jawline, and it's just really helpful for teething pain because it reduces the inflammation, so it helps with pain, it helps calm them down so they feel better. So that's what I like to use those oils for. Another one is frankincense. So they do say when in doubt, if you can see it, sorry. They do say when in doubt, use frank, because it's good for so many different things. But it's really good for skin problems. So if your little one has any skin problems, frankincense is really good for that. And cradle cap and things like that. And it's also good, they say, if you rub it on their spine, it helps to develop the nervous system. But whenever you need it for pretty much anything, they always say, when in doubt, you can give it a shot, because frankincense is just so awesome. So it has a lot of other benefits, but specifically for young ones, that's one of the great ones. Another one's tea tree. So tea tree oil is specifically really good for ear infections. So if your little one is starting to get an ear infection, or you think they have one, I'll put a little bit behind the ear, and you can put a little at the bottom of the feet. So it's really good for helping to combat ear infections. And it works really quickly and really well. So I'd give it a shot for sure, and have had lots of good results, and lots of people tell me just how quickly it worked for them. So tea tree specifically for little ones, that's what I would use it for, is for ear infections. The next one's peppermint. So with peppermint and with easy air, they both have menthol in it. The plants just have menthol in them. So they do say to be careful with applying it onto their chests, because the menthol can apparently be cold and make the babies go to like a bit of a shock, and then they can stop breathing. So just be aware of that. I have used it on my baby quite strong with no problems whatsoever, but it's something to just be aware of. So just do your research and do what you feel comfortable with. Hey, go, honey. So peppermint is really good for opening up the airway, so it helps with congestion. And it's really good if your little one has stomach problems. So it helps with like wind and good for like constipation and diarrhea. So I'd massage your little bellies with it. So peppermint oil is just really, really nice for that. Easy Air is really good specifically for congestion. It has a combination of oils. So you can either diffuse it in the air, or you can apply it onto, I apply it onto her chest, or you can apply it to the bottom of the feet. And it just helps get rid of the runny nose and that rattly congestion. I have actually done 2 drops of Easy Air and then 2 drops of oregano in a diffuser at night. And wow, it works so well. Like, you will just be amazed. She could be coughing and coughing because of the winter. She's had a bit of congestion. She'll be coughing and coughing. And I find I put 2 drops of Easy Air, 2 drops of oregano, and she just stops coughing. And she sleeps through the rest of the night and doesn't cough anymore. So I don't know exactly how it's working for her, but it is working. So it's awesome. The next one is digestin. So that's really, really good for the stomach. So if your little one has like colic, there's a lot of wind in there, they're trying to get out, diarrhea, constipation, pretty much any stomach problems, massage this onto their bellies. Oops, sorry. There you go. Massage that onto their belly. Just give them a nice little gentle massage, and you'll probably find it helps pretty quickly. I've used it on her when she's been constipated, and it works pretty fast. She's no longer constipated, and I've had actually a few friends use it for when the little ones have diarrhea, and it helps with that as well, so that they no longer have diarrhea. So just give it a shot for whichever one. It's just to balance it out, so it helps to bring the body back into balance. So digestion is just really awesome for that. And then last one is On Guard. So On Guard is your antioxidant blend. It's your immune blend. So it's really good for helping to support their immune system. So if they're starting to get sick, or you're trying to prevent them from getting sick, it's just great to either diffuse in the air, because it helps get rid of bacteria, or to apply into the bottoms of their feet as well to help boost their immune system and support them. You can even put a little bit into like a spray bottle, so that way if you go somewhere like shopping and you have the trolleys, you can spray the trolley and kind of give it a wipe down and spray their hands after. If they were touching it, spray them afterward to help get rid of like the pathogens, because it helps to kill off all the bugs and nasties. So I love On Guard for that. So those are all the oils that I was going to talk about today. If you're interested in any of the oils, feel free to ask me how you can get them, because they are quite lovely. And those hair did do a kit, so that's how I got my oils. It was just in a kit. It's a lot easier and cheaper that way. But I hope you have a good day. And if you like my video, please share and like it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.